Right, so I'm gonna make this really fast as possible. If you wanna get started with a business, if you want to start a business today, okay, so this video is for the startups. If you're making $10, $20, $50,000 a month, I guess you don't need this video. I'll put up more videos in the future that might get to you, but this video is for someone who's trying to get started with a business, who's currently doing a job, or maybe has a dream, has an idea, and just want to get started and don't know what to do. So I'm just gonna say three steps. This is how I did it as well. The first step is don't overthink, just get started. Right, so now with don't overthink, just get started, what I mean is, many people, when they want to get started with a business, the first thing is, okay, let me get the perfect logo, $1,000. Let me get the perfect website, $5,000. Their whole capital is only just $10,000. That's all what they've saved, and they're still doing a job. Now, if that's the scenario, spending $5,000 on a website just so that it'll look good, that's not it. Now the thing is, don't spend first. The goal is to make money, not to spend money. So your whole mindset when you're starting a business should be, hey, I want to make money. The goal of a business is to make money. There's nothing wrong at all being able to make money. There's nothing wrong at all wanting to make money. Alright, so if you want to make money, you should make money. Now, if you are not money minded, it's a little bit difficult to do business. Now here's the thing, business is a service, so having that ability to provide, solve a problem, and then do something good to the society with that business, amazing, that's needed. But in order for you to last, you need funds. So money is a very important factor when it comes to your dream, when it comes to the good service that you're trying to do, good product that you're trying to sell, the problem that you're trying to prove, and like the problem you're trying to solve needs money to last. The business needs money to run. So you need to be money minded to run the business. So you need to change that. You need to shift from the spending mindset to making money. How can I make money in the business so I can pour money into the business and then let it run? So that's the first mindset shift we need. Not the perfect logo, not the extremely high technological website. Sorry for my mistakes with the words. Alright, I'm just doing this in one take. So that's not what you need. You need to change your mindset to say, no, I need to make money, so I need to, what can I do to get the business started with the least amount as possible. Like let's say you have $50,000 to $100,000 capital for the business, and spending $1,000 is fine. But if you have $10,000, spending $1,000 is not fine, because you need add money. There's so much more steps. So try, and the next thing is, the biggest problem is people don't even get started. They just overthinking it, taking 6 months to do the website, trying to perfect the logo within a month. Don't take time. If you have an idea, get started small and then build it up. So don't try to go to 100% on one day. That's not how dreams are built. Do your best, but get started immediately. Get started with whatever you can. If you think, I need to have $50,000 and then I need to get this much inventory, this much advertising, that's not how to do it. Alright, the first step is get started with whatever you have, whatever the small amount of money that you have. You can try different methods, try to be creative, because I'm 100% sure you can get started with something. If you don't have anything, you can actually start uploading YouTube videos and Instagram Reels and TikToks about your idea and start getting funded. I mean, there's so many ways. You just gotta think creatively. That's the first thing. And the second thing is get knowledge. So knowledge, time, and money, those things, they go together. If you have time, so let's say you have a lot of money, for example, you can spend that money to buy time. Right? So let's say you have time, you can spend that time to get money. let's say you have knowledge, you can spend the knowledge to get money. Now a good example is if you know how to build websites, or let's say you don't know how to build a website, you have money. Just say you got $1,000 and you find someone on Fiverr to build your website. Now you are spending your money to buy someone else's time and knowledge, right? But let's say you did not have that $1,000. You can't make the website. What can you do now? You'll have to find a way. Let's say use Shopify or use WordPress or something that you can learn easily and start making the website. So now you're spending your time to gain the knowledge to make the money. But if you had the money at first, then you can spend it first and then get someone's knowledge and someone else's time to do what you want. So you need to get that understanding of how the equation works between money, time, and knowledge. So the second step when you're getting started with the business is have a certain amount of knowledge. And the amount of knowledge you need depends on how much money you have. So let's say you have $100,000 capital, you got a fair bit of room. But let's say you are working but you only have $5,000 worth of capital. You need to have control in many aspects of your business in the start until you gain the capital. So when you're getting started, you need a lot of knowledge. So you need to find time to create and get that knowledge. You need to find the sources to get the knowledge. I know people complain that there's so many courses online and there's too many people selling courses and blah blah blah. But the thing is, you need teachers. So spend some money, spend $100, $200 to get the best courses, get the best resources in your field, and then go for it. Get the knowledge. Spend, if it's Shopify, if it's WordPress, if it's Wix, whatever it is, just go on YouTube, get the best videos, watch the best videos. You can learn everything online, and with AI things are much easier now. So you can't really complain about knowledge anymore, especially with AI. So what you need is, now about spending on knowledge and things like that, you should always think it this way. There's always something that you can learn from someone else, and you need to think it this way. There's always something you can learn from someone else. Now you need to think, okay, now I'm not gonna spend, let's say there's someone who's gonna teach you something, and then you're like, okay, I'm gonna spend $100 to get whatever he's selling, to get all the knowledge from him and get whatever he's selling. Now what you need to remember is, you know how there are really good doctors and surgeons. They learned their ABCs from a teacher who's not as successful as them, right? But they got started with someone who told them the first steps. So sometimes you will go far more than your teacher, but you need to have that initial ABC knowledge before you write the essay. You need to know how to write before you write the amazing PhD stuff. So there are so many very intelligent people, but they always started from the ABCs, right? No one was born with all the algebra in their mind. That never happened. There's always a starting point. So what I'm saying with gaining the knowledge is, go on YouTube. If you don't have funds, go all free. Go through all the YouTube videos online. Don't spend a cent on anyone. But if you have some money, if let's say you are in a certain field, go find someone who's already successful in that and learn from them. Learn everything you can from them. So that's the knowledge step. So get the knowledge and get the time money equation into your mind. And third step is be relentless. Keep trying. Things are not going to work out immediately. You're not going to go right in and just be successful right away. That's not going to happen. You need to be relentless. Relentless that's the word. You need to put that into your mind. If you're getting started with a business in this day and age, there's so much competition. You need to be relentless. You need to have that heart to keep going. Alright, so first step, don't overthink. Get started. Get the knowledge. Just keep going and get the knowledge as you go. And then the third step is don't give up. I can 100% guarantee, if you keep trying, it will work. The issue with many people is that they give up before it works. There's never failure. It's always someone gave up, right? I'm not gonna give examples because there's so many videos out there explaining how people became successful after not giving up, so I don't want to start with the examples and waste time with that. So again, now I think we reached 10 minutes, so I'm just gonna cut the video short from here. I don't want it to be too long. So these are 3 things. Don't overthink, just get started with what you have. Start simple, start in simple steps, get the knowledge, see where you stand with time, money and knowledge, what you can use as you go. And the 3rd step is be relentless, keep trying, don't give up. Peace out.